It's the greatest month of the year. Alright, so if you got any ideas, concepts, characters, or monsters that you'd like to see me mix and mash up in this Monster-Mash-Up adventure, be sure to write it down in the comments section of wherever you see this illustration. Instagram, my Facebook, here on YouTube, wherever. Actually, if you would like to, supporting me on my Patreon really helps. Every single one of those dollars goes to supporting my comic book Blythe that I write, I illustrate, I self-publish. It's really hardcore. And for this week, greatest month of the year, once again, we will be doing a monster mashup of Rimuru from That Time I Got Reincarnated into a Slime, and Shuten from Fate Grand Order. Slime Girl! Alright! Yeah! You know, last week I had done that mashup of like a Carnage character and Ink, which is technically kind of like slime as well, but it's not like hardcore slime, you know? Like the monster element to that, as much as it could have been Ink and Carnage, was totally Frankenstein, well, Bride of. And this week, doing a real monster girl, slime girl. I love slime girls. They're probably my favorite monster girl creature that's out there. I just think it's cool, and they can shapeshift, and they can change and all different things, and I love that, like, translucency they have. So, Rimuru, from That Time I Got Reincarnated into a Slime. This character is awesome, and this show is super fun. I haven't finished watching all of it, and I know that there's, like, a side show called The Slime Diaries, which I want to watch like crazy, especially since I love slice of life stuff quite a bit, and I heard that it's more directed towards that. My manga, Blythe, by the way, is also a slice of life. So I'm just a fan of that. I mean, I think it's fun. As for Fate Grand Order, I've watched the movie to Grand Order, but I haven't watched the TV series. However, I've watched every other Fate series that's out there, and I adore them. I love the characters. A lot of designs are beautiful. Fate Zero was like super serious. Stay Night had like some good mix and match between all the characters. You get to kind of know everybody. Unlimited Blade Works was great animation, and Heaven's Feel was incredible. I loved Heaven's Feel. It was probably one of my favorite ones because it had like the best animation, and I thought that the character development was really, really well done. Which is something, unfortunately, I found kind of lacking in Blade Works. I loved Blade Works too. It's just, Sakura was hardly even in it, and you'd think that the path, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. For any of you wanting to watch the show, that's not fair. Let's talk about this drawing. So, Slime Girl, what I basically did is I took Shuten and I turned her into a Slime Girl. I made it so that, like, that giant thing she looks like she carries around that's all blue actually is a jar or whatever, like, that she comes out of, which I thought would be kind of cool. I wanted her to be, like, a really deep blue, so I might make her a little darker than this as it goes on. And I gave her kind of like a weird walking pose where it almost feels like she's dancing or almost like ballerina. She's very, let's say she's very dainty, and she feels very light, even though all her goo seems like it's actually gummy and sticking while she's walking. I love these kind of characters. For like, the shading is fun too, like just filling in like big areas of color. You know, like this month I always put in a little extra than all my past months. So that's why you're gonna see stuff like extra illustration with the coloring. You might see some extra backgrounds, that sort of thing. I don't always do this when I'm doing my sketches because I don't want my sketches to last me longer than an hour, but you know, the past two I went a little overboard, and for this one as well, just because it's the season, it's my favorite season of the year, so I have to give it that little bit of extra heart. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I will see you all next week. Bye!